Another funny fellow, Alan Steele, everybody.
Hello. So I am a 40-year-old father, and as such, I find it very difficult to find positive male role models in the media. Take, for example, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had plans, of course, to reboot his film career, but then the infidelity scandal hit, and, well, about the only way to reboot any kind of career at all is to do something very drastic, and I'm thinking classical theater. Yeah. I know it's hard to wrap your head around, but let me give you an example. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Richard III. Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by the sun of York, and all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Not only am I a 40-year-old father, but I am also the 40-year-old father of a 2.5-year-old. So I get very jealous of 20-year-old fathers that are completely tireless. At 40, you assess every playtime with your child by how much of it you can do sitting down. And at 40, it's not catch, it's fetch. Here you go, boy. That's right. Bring it back to daddy. Good job. Here's a treat. I mean, snack. Yeah. When I became a father, it was time to put away childish things like my shoulder-length Fabio hair, which was great when I was young and hot, but when I got old and fat, I started to look like a chubby Jesus. That's a really good idea, by the way, chubby Jesus. I think Christianity really missed the mark with Jesus Part 1. Yeah, scrawny is intimidating. Yeah. I think the second coming should be chubby Jesus. All the love, but this time cuddly. Cuddly Christ. Instead of the Last Supper, a vast supper. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I've been living in New York City for 15 years, but I'm originally from Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes, and I cannot swim. Yeah. Something else Minnesota's known for is Minnesota Nice. Now, because I'm from New York, I'll tell you off, but because I'm from Minnesota, I'll do so in the nicest possible way. Pardon me, Putzwagon. Hey, could you do me a favor and get your goddamn head out of your ass long enough to give my pregnant wife a seat? Thank you so much. Yeah, you betcha. Yeah. So I've discovered that New York City is no longer age appropriate for me. When I moved to the city, I was in my 20s and everything was awesome. Everything smelled like pee, but it had this kitschy kind of charm. You'd get kicked by a homeless guy, but you'd wear it like a badge of honor. And then you'd go home to your dangerously sloping 4x8 room that when the heat is on, it rains white toxic paint. Not drips, but rains. And your roommate next door, of course, is taking care of the gift he got from his ghetto girlfriend for Easter, a chicken, which he raises in his room. I'm from Minnesota. I grew up on a farm. I had chickens. Who gifts chickens? So, New York is a tough place to live. Yeah, in fact, the subways are the worst. I hate the subways. I think New York City subways are the only place in the world that needs this subway announcement. A crowded subway car is no excuse for unwanted, unlawful sexual contact. I had a punchline for that joke, but as I was writing it on the F train, someone stole my laptop. So, have any of you seen these rock and roll nostalgia shows on PBS? You know, a bunch of old people singing about surfing and milkshakes. A lot of fun, very cute, but I started to get really concerned when I wondered what would happen when my era of music became the oldies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, George Michael. Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Oh no, not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, my hip. And singing his sentimental classic, Gin and Juice, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Stoop Doggy Dog. boys in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I've got a pocket full of rubbers, and my homeboys do too. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was my time. You've been great.
Alan Steele, everybody. All right.